constantly like be nagging you and being like, "Hey man, like, so I've just kind of been just doing whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'll see him when I see him. I don't know what your lowdown's like.
It's so variable week to week. It's good. It's nice. Just remember who pushed me into this. Just.
Oh no! You don't get to do that. No! You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man who makes your own decisions.
I don't know.
I'm the one who's telling you, like, hey, you should break your other leg so I can get 2.5 months of gaming with John. That was awesome. That's the John I want back.
We're almost there, brother. We're almost there. The 19th will be a year.
Oh, perfect. All right.
And there's ice outside, so there's.
Oh, perfect. There's a good chance you'll smack the other one. Hell yeah. All right, I'm here. Let's see. Will the Forsaken cannibalize? All right.
Would you run upstairs? You ran right past me.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. You in here? Where are you at? Hold on. Yeah, I'm up the stairs. Are you
Doomhowl?
Yeah. Are you Oakward?
No.
Yeah, Doomhowl. Hold on, we layered. What's your? Hold on. Heals upon ye. That's amazing. We might be layered. We were probably layered. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We were layered. That's like the biggest thing we have to watch out for playing this shit is just the layering.
Gotcha.
Because and also like rule of thumb, probably avoid caves at any cost.
Yes. Yeah.
Avoid
spawns,
caves and some escort quests just fucking suck. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello!
Hello!
Slash wave. W/AVE. Yikes. And the adventure starts again.
Windows Command Avenue. What the fuck?
Exactly. That probably is a real one. Oh, I just impaled my ass on that.
This bitch's name is Us or Use, depending on how you want to read it.
Ooh. Hot.
That better be good.
Auto quest is on. Cool. The mindless one. Oh yeah, bro. Fresh start. The OG. And on hardcore.
Go back and play this game for nostalgia's sake. It's so good.
Some guy who came into chat. Oh yeah, just starting out, dude. Some guy came into chat the other day and he was like,
It's 2025, you don't have to do this anymore.
It's like, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, dude, Undead Warrior all the way. I'm doing it because I hate myself, you idiot!
Okay, hold on.
That's why I play an Undead Warrior.
Does anyone have a wand to spare?
Oh yeah, I can send you.
Even if I did.
You wouldn't have it, yeah. You wouldn't be getting it. Got a robe for you, brother. Oh, sorry, it's an upgrade for me.
Yeah, this is classic. You're gonna be whatever works.
Look at my fit! It's so good!
So good!
It's so good. Yeah, tell your friend to fuck off on Bellrite and come play this. How many fucking crafting survival games do you need? Oh my god. I'm fucking ridiculous. Hell yeah, bro. Upgrades and upgrades.
It's like a nice blend of Bannerlord.
Ah, nice. I didn't know that.
But with like some extra, with the mechanics of running your settlement. Because the hardest part of Bellrite is getting its self-sufficiency so that you can go and run around and do other things.
Right. Standard fucking survival Ark.
I don't know. Does it ever get like that in Ark? I didn't play enough Ark. I don't remember. I thought you had to do like a bunch of that on your own.
You do, but then like the goal I think is like, sorry, I don't know why I'm playing like a rogue. So I'm gonna roll a rogue
you're
after
like
this.
zippy. I'm like,
yeah.
Whatever.
Kind of, but it's like more with the dinos. You just kind of want to get enough dinos to have them do that shit for you.
Yeah, I was messing around on Pal World earlier because I haven't seen the update. I wasn't playing with
Oh man, well I appreciate it upwards. Yeah, nobody else is gonna watch this trash. It's okay, we can make it special, dude. Yeah, I need to try that. The Fae update? Fae Break, that's the one. Hey, how do they change the mechanic to like it's no longer a like throw or something? So boring.
They just kind of appear off to the right of you or left of you by 6 feet.
How do you catch them though? No more throwing balls.
You still throw. Oh no, you still throw balls.
Oh, that's what they changed? It's just how they come out?
This is how they come out. Yeah.
That's so
silly. You don't throw a ball to get them out. Like now you kind of like your guy kind of points, and then like they appear at like 6 feet.
Oh, okay. Do they have like an animation that they appear, or is it just like a poof, or do they just pop in?
It's like a little thing, a little thing of smoke, and then they, do their screech or whatever, like they did before. The only animation they took away was the ball. There's just no ball. Gotcha. You just don't throw a ball, but you throw a ball to catch them.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever keeps them out of court. Yeah, whatever keeps them out of court.
Listen, the only thing I want to see is they gave us lightsabers and
really?
Gun.
Yes. That's awesome.
I want to ride a dragon with a laser Gatling gun. That's all I care about.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, wait, go. We got this one.
Mage. I know. It's one of those things where I'm like, dude.
Constantly toxic.
Oh, I'm in toxic form, dude. I was playing ranked on Rivals earlier.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It was awful.
Like, do you like wide read? Have you enjoyed all the wide read memes? Those are great. Those are good. Do you have I have frayed shoes. Do you need those? 5 armor. Better than yours. Right. So just layer away.
I need one more wretched.
Oh, my bad. I just saw that. I just fucked up. Oh, yeah.
All good.
Love being a warrior in cloth, dude. It's the shit. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Because he's the goat.
He's the goat. Sounded very bruising.
You didn't see that video?
No. Here you go.
I'll send it to you later.
Elmora has hit level 68.
Speak quickly. Farewell.
Give me charge. Oh, battle shell. That's fine. Oh, right. Battle shell. It's like on a 2-minute cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
2-minute duration, rather. Yeah, it really is. Jesus Christ, you almost halved my fucking health with that 1/4 buff. It was amazing. It always is incredible just how dog shit this class is until you cap them and they just become the best class in the fucking game.
Yeah, then they're broken.
Yep, then you're just a god. Just ass, and you're fine. What's some rage? I think I need to rebind one from send it with combat. Okay. We need rattle cages? Yes, we do.
Yes, rattle cages, and then we gotta go do the grind for the Duskwing stuff, things like that.
Fun. You want to kill shit while we're on the way, or do you want to just cryo only the shit we need? I don't know how you want to do it, just XP grind wise. I usually just kill stuff while on the way.
I just kill stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It sets me up mentally for a better spot later, so that
way
I don't
so when you're grinding
with mobs.
Yeah, exactly, because you're gonna be grinding like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Yeah, Sam, yeah. I mean, that's what I'll do. Let's get this guy to 60, and we can get High Overlord on a Horde, and it'll be like 14 on 2 warriors. How much of a masochist are you? Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
Do you need frayed gloves?
Or
did you get gloves?
I got flax gloves. Yeah, I got the 6 armor ones. Yeah. Gun to go. Yep. Scarlet Converts for a little bit.
The Scarlet Convert.
Level 2s, angle. We love threes, rather.
Across the road.
Yeah, good call, good call.
Wait, are those guys fucking
These guys are not, no, these guys are not great. It's just the Scarlet Blues.
They changed that, though. They had to, because I feel like I remember those being
No.
violent. Were they always passive?
Yeah, they've always been passive. Maybe in, like, Kata or some shit, but no. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, like, just even playing my Hunter and being like, wow, yeah, like, don't ever pull more than one thing at a time. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of funny. It's like, just like, that Boros on you that got me, I got it down to 1 health. 1 fucking health. I popped Berserker, and then he dodged, parry, dodged, and just one-tapped me, and I was like, sick, love that. Fucking. But yeah, it's like, you just gotta constantly play, like, above the curve. Like, you have to make sure your gear's on point, you gotta make sure your fucking weapon skills are on point. Like, it's... I don't know, it's kinda cool. It's kinda cool.
Old school RPG stuff.
Yep. Oh, no, but I mean, even, like, specifically, like, for hardcore, it just puts more weight on those things. Because it's like, if you don't care about getting trounced on, like, a normal character, that doesn't really matter, right? If you die or not. You're just increasing the time. But, like, this is... potent. I think now there's, like, much more of a reason to go blacksmithing. You just get armor, like, just in cryo survivability. Congrats.
GG's.
Our
My
bats
buddy's
are with you.
messaging me. Are you ready? I was like, nah, go eat dinner first and hang out for a bit, and then I'll let you know. He's like, what are you doing? Playing WoW hardcore? WoW has hardcore? What, you live under a dumpster?
Probably. Dude, most people that have popped into this stream were like, holy shit, I didn't know people still played this game. I just thought it was so funny, because like, it's still the most popular MMO. It's like, yeah, I mean, shit, I guess.
There's a lot of hype surrounding a lot of other stuff. And I think
Oh,
people
yeah,
just
that's it, yeah.
gradually drifted from MMOs too.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, most of the MMO formula is baked into like live service shit anyway now. Yeah, I have had to limit or curate my feed, so, and by curate I mean just like stop looking at Twitter, because I don't know what happened, if they changed the algo or something, but like the shit that I just get now is like, it reminds me of like, I feel like it's the first sign of like the network or the social media like feeds are just going to like shit. So we just start getting like that really, really low effort like posting kind of engagement baity shit where it's like there's just no thought behind it. It's just like trying to stir up shit for no reason just so it gets people reacting. It's like, oh, I remember, it's like this happened to Facebook, and that was like the beginning of the end for like just that kind of content. It's fucking trash.
All I see is sex, AI, posts of anything. Doesn't even matter what it is, but a lot of it is freaking, you know, the quote-unquote models, but they're not really models.
Right, they're prostitutes, yeah. Yeah.
No, they're AI-generated images.
They're not even real people. Oh, I see what you mean.
No, they're not even real people. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean,
you're dealing with that, and then you get, on occasion, you know, you'll see like a post from whoever it is that's posting, and you're like, okay, and this is just normal, you know, Twitter stuff like political drama or open discourse about whatever, but the vast majority of Instagram too is just filled with like tits. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Nice. Hell yeah.
Now you don't even know. You're like, are those real? Or is that an AI image? I don't know anymore.
That is whack. Yeah, no, I've stopped. I got on like, I caught myself scrolling on Reddit the other day, and then on X, and I was just like, what am I fucking doing? I'm looking for information. I'm like, no, I'm like, alright, I don't need to be doing this. I'm just gonna go do fucking anything about this.
Still need 2 wings and 1 paw.
Okay. Yeah, I put it on FFA so you can try to get it faster. Okay, everybody just killed all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all. Yeah, might as well finish.
This will be nice. Ooh, I got chain boots and a chain chest.
Ooh, I'll take that. And I'll give you this robe too. I think it's better. Okay. So much. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wrap my bones in some chainmail. Oh, there's a game I wanted to mention to you. It's called Brighter Shores. It's by the guy, one of the leads from RuneScape. Might be up your alley. It's very much like still in the early stages, but it looked pretty cool. And it's free to play on Steam. Yeah, I don't think you can even give them money now. Maybe there's like I think there's gonna be a premium track once the game is at a point where it's implemented, but I don't think it's even there.
I think I've heard talk of it, but it's been so like, oh, it's in development, so I just kind of
yeah. That's. Oops. Oh wait,
did I tell you I bought Ground Branch?
No, but I do have that game.
Dude, that game is
nutty. Yeah.
If I wanted to feel like I was going back to work,
yeah,
that is the kind of game that I would play.
Like, yeah, wow. I remember like it was like I did one mission and it was like, all right, your objective is to push into this like cabin in the woods. And I was like, all right, cool. How hard could that be? I did like 3 steps. And I just heard a pop, and I went down. I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll play this later." I'm just not gonna do this right now. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was showing Eric. He was here. He goes, "How is that game?" I went, "It literally feels like. I mean, you have to sit there and plan an op."
Yep.
He's like, "This is too much for me." I went, "This is too much for most people."
Yeah. This is a little intense. Yeah.
I think if you turn it down to easy, it's fine.
But everything other than that. Oh, I was gonna say, I totally forgot. On the note of those kinds of games, there's Ready or Not has like new DLC, like 2 new DLCs. I don't know if you've seen. You got perfect.
Let me know when.
No, motherfucker. You let me know when. You don't do that shit. I'm the one with the open fucking schedule. You're the one who's like, oh, I'm like fucking off on the NASA space station this week. Sorry, dog. I can play for 1 hour before I gotta go bell right. Fuck off with that shit.
You're so mad.
Tell me when. Not the other way around.
Fine.
My when, John, is always.
Always.
This is where I would put my friend John, if I had one.
And we gotta go grind some more dives, because that shit was fun as fuck.
That was too. I have actually had to take a step back from that game, because I've found myself just like, I want to just go back and just grind. Yeah. Dude, I'm almost 100. I was 70, like, a week and a half ago.
Hey, you were 88 when I was
I was like I'm like 95 now, just chaining ops, and like, and the community's really cool too. Like I've met a ton of really cool people just from shredding and like through TikTok. But
the one guy we played with shot me a friend request on Disc.
Hell yeah!
I know if you want to hit up some dives or whatever. I'm like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. They were very, very. We had, out of all of the runs, there was like only one time where we had this guy who was just fucking weird that I had to ban. And I'm like, mate, what are you doing? But that's like. Yeah. Not even like a point, something percent. Regarding though shredding, because like I said, I'm getting much more back into like content creation. Do you want me to? Is it helpful for you if I hit you up every day, or do you want me to just be like, hey man, like the door's always open. You just gotta knock, or you just gotta walk in. Like,
on my days off, I'll shoot you a message.
Perfect.
When I have like if I have time or if I have a couple hours here and there.
Cool. Yeah.
because the schedule is always kind of. I've had people that book last minute type thing. And then
Yeah, I
come
figured
in.
it was going to be that. Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
that sometimes hurts me, but yeah, I'll shoot you a message when I got time.
Did you say you're? Oh, I got a chain belt. I didn't see. Did you say you're done with the YouTube thing, or are you still doing that?
I haven't made a video since my grandfather died.
Ah, okay, so an event and then.
Once that happened, I just had so much going on between trying to help my dad get things together, and I just put it down, and I haven't been back.
Gotcha.
So
Is the interest still there, or is it like kind of faded?
somewhat?
Okay.
It's just I'm so busy with the dog stuff, man. Like every time I turn around, there's new guy this, new guy that. I might have a big project which is happening sort of in the background, where I might be getting a department contract.
Oh wow.
Canines, which would take me up about 3 hours north. Every couple of weeks, I'd have to go up there and work with a department. And while that's cool, it's less time again.
Do you want? I mean, well, I was gonna say like so, and this is just my question. Like in general, like is that something you want in terms of like the way life? This isn't even a judgment. I'm just. It's fascinating because like on one end, like when you talk to somebody who's self-employed, you're faced with like decisions where you just don't really ever hit when you're like employed by somebody else. Usually in the sense that like your hours are capped. Does that mean trading with you or? No? Okay,
I
weird.
was trying to trade with you. I thought I picked up a bent shield, but
I got it. All right, we're an FFA. Yeah, my bad. No, I was gonna say, like, is that like, do you want that, or is that something where you're like, oh man, the money would be good and yada yada, but like less time for you or less free time?
I think I'm fine with working with one department. I don't want to turn into a canine only guy that takes me away from home every couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I have the experience, if my local departments around my area in a couple hours one way, a couple hours the other, are willing to hit me up and be like, we'd love to bring you out for X amount of time, and then you can go home. Because games like this, I can always shred on my laptop. Like I can.
Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah.
And it's usually like the training division for that kind of stuff. You're getting all the dogs together so that you can have like an all-day affair, but it's not all week. I might only be up there for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I might only be up there for like a day.
Yeah, No, for me it was more of like it's not even like a gaming thing or content creation thing like at all. It was more just like I've seen dudes who when it's that joke that we made like when you first started where it's like I got sick of oh sorry 1 second. No, this guy's not even. He's level 3, bro. He's level 3, Sean. He's not even pro yet. When we were talking about like that joke of I got sick of working for others, so I decided to work for myself. So I got sick of working 40 hours a week for somebody else, so I started working for myself. Now I work every single day. Yeah. But it's like it's something that definitely creeps up on you because it it's just different. It's different when like those opportunities present themselves, and you kind of like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to say yes to this, and say yes to that, and say yes to. Ooh, I got sick ass purple shirts. So like my jorts. I'm trying very hard, and I've talked to the wife obviously extensively, so about how far do I want this to expand before it turns into, well, I have this contract that I'm now obligated to go up to X amount of time, and I'm obligated to go do this and that, and I was like, I don't like that word. I'm obligated to work with my clients that are here that pay me to be here, but I don't want to have like departments breathing down my neck all the time. Yeah.
Hey man, where are you? What are you doing? Like,
well, I mean that.
Stress.
Yeah, and that goes away from. I'm probably gonna go pro, Sean, to level if I'm grinding shit. We'll see. This is hardcore. Yeah, I mean, and that also kind of just flies in the face of like why you started what you started, because it's like you don't have to be legally employed, right? But if it starts to feel like a job in the traditional sense,
yes,
then you're like, well, what the fuck was the point? I just and there's a to the crate to the left right there. Yeah, if it starts to feel like a job at the end of the day, it's like, well, I did all that just to sort of end up where I was again.
Right, round circle. I could have just gone back and taken the
exactly.
That's one of the reasons I've had a couple guys. I actually had a dude come out from. He moved up here. He's a really cool dude, but he was
probably arms, honestly, for
so Air Force Special Operations Command.
Got you.
And that's kind of where the contact is building off of. But his wife is a big government contractor. So she's bringing her dog here. And she's like, oh, you know, I know these people, I know this. Like, do you want to get involved with that? I was like, let me
breathe,
see where this goes first
yeah.
before we have those discussions. Because I could say yes. I mean, I'm already working a couple of canines for different departments. But my thing is, again, I don't want to get involved in this structure of like, okay, well, I'm working all the time for somebody else when I could be working 5 feet from my house.
Yeah,
because people bring the dog here.
Right, well, and it's also like you were saying, like if things are going really, really good with aerial stuff, it's also that like how much money do you need? Because you could always have more.
God, I'm so close to being a house dad. I can taste it.
That's what I'm saying. If you just want to be a house husband, bro, like I don't think there's any shame in that. Especially like, you know, once you have a kid, like that's better for the kid. And so you can just be like, yeah, like I'm still making money doing my stuff on the side, but like if you're, you know, doing fine and if she's bringing in enough for like you guys to like live comfortably, like there's no sense in like trying to push it, you know? Because then it's just time you're never gonna get back.
Well, it's the same thing with expansion, right? I'm working with.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the kennel managers?
No, I remember you. The last thing you told me about was you finally got enough kennels in the back for all the dojos.
Yeah. For my for anybody that I'm working with that needs to stay here X amount of time, I've got that covered. But now I have 3 clients that are all former kennel managers, and they're talking about how they, you know, I want to get back in the dog industry and I want to do this, and I was like, well, go open your own thing. And the thing that all the kennels are lacking is like a training division. Like, oh, we'll watch your dog, but like beyond doggy daycare, you have like behavioral issues and nobody's taking care of them, and technical jargon, blah blah blah, one left, one right. They're like, you could make all this money by doing, you know, kenneling and training, and I'm like, yeah, but that's a 24/7, and that's
oh yeah,
time.
Yeah, that's work that
stops.
doesn't stop. Yeah.
So like if I'm doing it, if I'm truly trying to keep to my word, kind of like what you do, right? Like you do stuff that you love because you love to do it. I love working with dogs on a personal level because it's about the dog, it's not about the paycheck.
Right.
If I start getting into that mass babysitting, mass this, like it's
not going to be about the dog.
All money.
Well, and it can't be. And it can't be.
That.
Yeah.
No, of course not. No. To scale, there's no way I'd be able to make that about them. So, I'm like I said, I'm just debating. Like, I got another 2 years before Ariel's done with nurse practitioner program. You know, that'll put a final pin in the 12-year school event. Right. And then, you know, we'll be in our mid-30s. Hopefully, the kid will be here by then. And then we're just sitting and chilling. Nice. Why would I want to stress myself out?
Yeah, why? Yeah, you're going to have enough on your plate. Exactly.
Stress myself out for the first, 25 fucking years. Like, why
I want more of this. No. Oh, there's another box in here if you still need it. Are you done with the boxes?
No.
Okay, cool. There's one there.
Yeah, 2 more after this one.
I was gonna say we could hit the cave and then they'll probably respawn by the time we've gotten back.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's go. Let's do it. It's nice because I got Shadow Word Pain now.
Yeah, no, this is so much smoother person to kill everything. I picked up the 2-hander just to have, and it was the right call.
Isn't it 2-handed tank for a while, if I remember correctly?
Maybe. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think I have any intent of even touching a dungeon in this.
No.
I do not trust randos at all, and I don't feel like panic running all the way back through a fucking dungeon. Like that sounds horrible. Oh shit! I've been having upgrades. I got bracer. Oh, here we go.
My God.
Gotta do it. Cave.
Oh, hostile to the left.
What?
We passed him. He's good. He didn't aggro.
Oh, I'll change it back off of.
You're good.
So?
I'm trying to hold the mana in reserve a little bit so I have room for healing. God forbid we need it. We shouldn't.
Yeah,
but...
we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'd be honestly shocked if we fucking died in this cave.
You died to a boar.
Listen, bitch. There's one of me, there's two of us. And I was distracted and talking to Michelle.
Oh, is that why the mic cuts out?
Yeah. No. I died to the board because of that. But yeah, somebody was there, and so I had to do myself. I did. Oh my god, this happened like fucking, I think a week ago or something. So I was playing the finals, and this guy hit me up, and he's like, "Yeah, I stream too. And we should like play some games." Like, yeah, sure. He's like, yeah, you know, let's get in Discord. I'm like, sure. And he's the type of dude who doesn't mute himself when he's talking to chat. I lasted like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, man, I'm out. Like, it was so bad. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, just...
That may be the move as far as content creation goes in the future, by the way, now that you're saying that out loud.
What?
Is just doing streams instead of trying to sit down, make videos.
Oh, yeah, that shit was like, I couldn't believe that when I heard it. I mean, I believed it, but I was like, that's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of fucking work. Recording, editing, like... Yeah, I mean, there's being a workaholic and there's also being kind of dumb with it. I mean, like, I didn't say anything because I figured you were going to find your way through. You know, some people just love that shit, but like, video editing is just cumbersome. It's really cumbersome. And unless, like, I feel like unless you know you're going to, like, build up some kind of audience or you have a really specific niche you're going for, I feel like streaming is just so much better. Because you can do clips, you can do, you know, you can still edit your streams. But, yeah, like, sitting down and recording, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
You know what's funny? When we talked about it, too, the first time, you were like, just don't be one of those guys that has, like, that comes up with, like, a fake personality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I got you. I know. I think you kind of do it by second nature. Like, I don't know if you have a choice.
Oh, you did that?
And you start doing the. I didn't have a fake personality, but I was like, "Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of."
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fucking talk like that.
Yeah. That's another reason That's actually another reason I prefer the stream is that there's really no way to do that. Like, if somebody pops in chat, you're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" It's like, you know, it'd be really weird if somebody pops in chat and you're like, "Hey, John, welcome back to the stream, bro. What's going on? Hey, it's so good to have you here. This is my YouTuber voice." Like, what the fuck? Like, just talk like a fucking person.
I definitely stayed away from what I would call the YouTuber voice. I still sounded like this, but man, does it, you know, if I go back and listen to any of them, I'm like, no wonder people aren't watching. It's because you're talking to yourself.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing that I also found. Even if one person, that's what I know is really nice about like the stream. Like even if one person was there, you could say it would be so much more natural to be like, should we go check this out, or should we? You know, like you're actually talking to somebody. You know, like, oh my god, chat, what's behind that tree? You know, it's like it's just so bad.
I found myself doing that a few times. I was like, wow, guys, that was tough. I'm like,
there's nobody here.
Yeah, it's really It's like you really have to phone it in. You really have to phone it in. It's not a good time. Should I pick up Bellwright and just crash it? And just like you don't even tell your buddy. Just hey man.
Just bring you into the game.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Do it.
I'll do it. I got paid recently, so I'm like I got Monster Hunter Wilds, dude. I'm ready to roll. By the way, that is having an open beta. In February. Actually, I don't know if it's an open beta or if you have to buy the game to get in, but all I know is that it's from the 7th to the 10th, and then from like the 11th to the 14th. If that interests you. I do. Yeah, I am actually going to. I'm not trying to insert myself into your homie time. I'm almost into your homie. Holy shit.
It's Eric.
Oh, okay. I'm going to insert myself. So deep. I am going to buy a Bellwright.
As soon as I bring the name up, you're like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, it's been on my wish list anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of like the new worldy looking one. Oh yeah, Villages 2.0.
It's gonna be good, but don't buy it for yourself.
What do you mean? I'm buying it for myself. What?
Don't buy it. Let me
What?
buy it for you. Let me
Oh!
get back to you.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I was like, who else would I buy it for, John? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Okay, I can do that. In that case, I'll buy you a game called Goofy Gorillas, where it's $3.19, and we get to play it, relive our childhood in like those jungle gyms. Except now we just get to hurl slurs at each other.
I sent it to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So much to me. Oh my god.
Considering some of the shit you fucking buy for me and I don't even know. Hey man, check Steam.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I totally forgot about that. It's okay. I can learn to receive. I can learn to receive.
Oh, when are we fucking... What did you buy? What's that scuba game you sent me?
Oh, dude, yeah, that's basically like, it. From what I understand, it's basically a Lethal Company underwater. So I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm absolutely gonna buy him that. That sounds insane.
Well, I downloaded it because we hadn't talked about playing it, but I figured that was going to be on the list of things to do. So, whenever.
Yeah,
actually,
man.
no, sorry.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Wherever, whenever. We'll always be together. All right.
I need one more box. Here it is.
Should I stream while we play with Eric? Should I not? Would he care?
I'm going to say probably not because he's been on a language kick.
Oh, is he going through something?
He's not going through. See, he's found another side of himself.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll definitely have to talk more about that off stream.
Yeah. I'll get a little more in depth into that.
I do wonder, like, I'm just curious, kind of like on what the content policy is like. Of obviously, if you meet somebody in an online lobby or something, and like somebody says something that you just have no control over, like how the hell
They
like
just let her rip. Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, how do you like what's the fucking strat? Like how do you expect me to deal with that as a like creator? Like what do they want us to do?
Yeah.
Well, unless the answer is just, I mean, the answer to me is just like you just don't enable VoIP, which is probably the sanest thing to do. But like, I don't know, because I was always thinking like there could be times where there he is, Samuel. There could be times where like somebody, let's say like this, I'm sure this drama's happened too, before in like streamer circles where like somebody has a grudge or something against somebody else, and they'll like get on VoIP or something, and then they just drop like the craziest shit they can. And I think with those guys, it's different because like they usually have an in at the platform, so like they're not getting penalized because they're like, okay, well, that wasn't you that said it. There's nothing you could have done.
Right.
But then, like,
they go back and review it. And
yeah. But with, like, for me right now, as like being like a tiny boy on TikTok, it's like, I remember getting a fucking like 7-day suspension because somebody cracked some dumbass joke on how Let Loose over VoIP, and I was like, oh, cool. I just like, they heard it, and that was the problem. That's just.
Oh, this is my fault?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, good to know. I mean, we can always. I'll do that off stream, and then when you and I are just playing, we can do Bellwright together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have that. There he is. Look at what you were saying.
Finally, jeez.
Oh, good. Did you get his? You got his remains too? Yeah, you did.
Huh?
You're good. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
I think that's one of the things they changed, right? For the anniversary hardcore was that you can double loot certain quest objects. You can double loot.
Gotcha. Did they add the LFG thing into this or no?
I think this is the one they added the board into.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
like
implemented the search board.
Okay, because I still have the LFG bulletin board add-on. Do you know where maybe the search board opens up when we're like?
I think it's
10
15.
or something.
I think
15,
it's like
okay.
dungeon. Yeah.
Okay, dungeon level.
Yeah, whenever it allows you to go in. Not that it matters, because We were just talking about not doing that.
Yeah. I feel like if we get bored, we can try it, but I don't think there's plenty of shit we can just do together.
What is it? Embrace the shadow.
It's very good, Death Guard.
Thank you, Death Guard.
Daddy
So
Death
good.
Guard.
Oh god. Ever sent you that
What do you regret?
Twitter post made me laugh so hard, and it was like, kitten, I'll be honest, the walls are closing in on Daddy. And I don't know why that just got me so good. Oh shit.
Farewell. What now?
Oh, charge and rend. Beautiful.
Hell yeah. My vest.
Kanye West, and I'm here to do my Kanye best. Alright, Scarlet Armband's easy peasy. I'll put it on Grip Blue as well.
Oh, that's right. I get Power World Shield 6. Ah.
Sure. One of my best WoW Classic memories was when I was in some raiding guild and there was like a lull in chatter. And they would have like, you know, a full 40 man in Discord. And I just, we had like so many Fury Warriors. Because that's the strat, right? You just stack fucking Fury Warriors. They just blend everything into mulch.
Oh, in the rear.
Oh, gotcha. And I said,
Spawn on.
I said, damn, this raid has more charges than my stepdad. Like, everybody just lost it. So that's great. Ooh. There. That was perfect. That sheer effect when that dude hit 60 popped off the moment I charged. I thought the game was celebrating the charge.
Not that special.
I'll choose to believe otherwise. Glad to see Rend is still dog shit. Super cool. 15 damage. 15 damage over 9 seconds. Like, fuck yeah, dude.
It's peak gameplay right
Peak
here.
right there.
Oh, nice.
I'm still gonna rend. Yeah, right, nice.
I'm gonna rend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're good. I'll just let you finish.
Yeah, that's the rest. Okay. Actually, I'll put
We're
it
gonna
on.
be grinding here for a while, so.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well. And large shield.
Did you make sure to download weapon swing timer for your min-maxing?
Your fucking mouth. Dude, when I downloaded that once, because I had a friend who would not get off my case about it, and I like just saw what the add-on was, and I was like, don't ever fucking talk to me again, dude.
So you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I see him.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Should be able to.
Hey guys, you want to check my parses in a 20-year-old boomer ass MMO?
My
No.
horses. Do you have chain pants?
Yeah, I do.
You take a look there, Ghost Lemons. You're you got one tap for 1.1 million.
I know. Yeah, thank you so much. Do you need a flimsy chain cloak? I've got one.
I got one. I'm wearing one.
You pull this guy back. Oh? You just respawn too.
Nice. You want to do it on the hill? Oh, he respawned.
Or this chick, yeah.
Talk about this
I
guy
see.
up here that I'm
I see.
killing. I'm like,
love that film. 7 out of 12. Lady. Oh,
Really?
hello. Oh. Got them to combat before it could judge.
Shatterward Pain is too fast.
Oh my. Where's the dynamite?
Still one way out there. Oh,
Just a wolf, yeah. Escape.
listen to them sing, my children of the night.
Oh god.
Oh God. I watched that not too long ago with Ariel. She's like, "Would you have fallen for that?" I'm like, "No." Oh God. I just
Wait,
hated that for no
watch what? Wait, what is it?
What you call it? Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, I need to watch that because I
Ariel.
want to go see the new one, or I need to see Nosferatu. That was the funniest thing where everyone's like, "You won't believe what he looks like." I was like, "They just gave him a mustache." Like that's it.
Yeah, what?
Like, what are you fucking? And I knew that because every time they started hyping up a film, I'm like, all right, like, chill the fuck out. It's not gonna be that great.
We don't know what Nosferatu is going to look like. Did you see the one from
Yeah,
1926?
he's gonna be bald and pale, but they gave him a
Yeah.
mustache. Crazy! Wow.
He looks like a corpse because that's what he was originally like.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what he is.
Nuts. It's almost like remakes are just that, remakes. Unless you watch any of the new live action
Disney ones?
animated Disney movies, which are just terrible.
The only one I've seen, and I mean, all I've seen is the promotional material, is Stitch actually looks like Stitch. So that one might
That's
be
true.
one that they pull off. That might actually
Yeah,
be one that they pull off, but who knows? It's all you now, brother.
Sweet.
I guess I could
Yeah, I
still
watched-
loot them, right? Because you'll still,
Yeah.
because I won't, yeah,
You
because
should
I
get the
won't
quest
get,
item,
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
lift it. So.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we watched the new Lion King.
Oh God,
Not
My bro-
Mufasa, but the first one.
My
that came out.
brother. Oh, is the brother line from the new one?
Yeah.
Is that? When I
Yes.
saw that clip, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, that's what we said. I was like, the fuck? What?
My
She's
brother.
like, this is terrible. I said, my kids are just going to grow up on the old VHS tape.
Yeah.
I'm
You're like,
I
I'm sure
can't.
the classic one. I'm not watching this shit. Yeah, that
And
one
it's
threw
not
me.
even, like, it's the animation was fine. It's just everything else is like slop. But I just feel like
Yeah.
that's a lot of modern day creation.
Yeah.
It's just slop.
It's just slop. Yep, that's all it is. There was. Oh shit! What was it? Ooh, robes for
Oh,
you. Come here.
Scarlet
Yep, yeah,
robes.
Scarlet robes. Hell yeah. Enjoy that, brother.
Thank you. Yeah.
Flashy, yeah.
Hell yeah.
How do you do, fellow kids? Just walk into the camp.
How do you do, my fellow converts? Do I get a skateboard when I do that, or?
Yes, and a sick pair of shutter shades. Yeah, I don't know, man. That is definitely like the soul. I don't think they're ever gonna beat the soulless accusations. Like that shit. I heard the Jungle Book was pretty decent. I still haven't seen it. The remake.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I said like I remember like a lot of people were saying like it does have a little bit of the darker tone that the OG
Yep.
like has, which is nice. But yeah, when everything I saw from like the remakes of Lion King, like how do you take something like the Lion King and make it look this fucking just mid? I don't get it.
Well, and then they doubled down on ruining it by making the Scar movie.
They made a Scar movie?
Yeah, there's a movie out now can't remember. I know it's about Scar.
Was it
But
like
it's basically
straight to
Scar's.
streaming or something? I've never even heard of that.
No, I don't
Really? Wow.
believe
Okay.
it is.
Damn, maybe I just totally missed that. Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. Lion King Scar movie 2024. Mufasa. They called it Mufasa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Mufasa movie. But it's
Okay.
like it's Scar's whole. It's Mufasa's childhood and Scar's like
Origin
the reason
story.
that he fell.
Yeah.
It's Lion Satan story.
Oh, okay.
I loved you. You were my brother, and like all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, no one cares. Like,
Yeah.
you killed your brother and then tried to kill his kid. Like, no, like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
feel bad for you. I
Yeah.
give a shit how your story goes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
But this is why I'm like this. Like, oh, okay. But you're still like that, so.
Right. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I remember.
Got it. Done.
Nice. I remember the last time I saw one of their like kind of live action pieces with the musical portion that sucked ass. It was that one track, I think it was called like Scuttlebug or Scuttlefish or something in the My Little Mermaid.
The Mermaid? Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't know who wrote that track or what they were going for, but I'm like, this is like objectively painful to fucking listen to. Like like you don't even like I can't even do like the thing you do with like, you know, when you listen to like Grimes' music or like, oh, it's like art for art's sake. Like I'm never gonna listen to it like it's a bop. But it's art for art's sake. And then like I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I can't do it. Level 5 and still no fucking bags. Trudge. Oh, now we gotta go kill Maven, right? Yeah, Scarlet Crusade documents.
Yes.
What would you ask of death?
Then get out of here.
Senvia. Moving on. Anything worth killing? No.
Nah.
One.
One guy, turn it in, and then we went over to a room studio.
I don't know why everyone complains about this. It's not that hard. John pulls out a pocket warrior.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
Go,
like,
Nick, go!
yeah, yeah. Take me out of the ball. Take me out of my ball. Sick me on him. Come on. No, I mean like,
Pokemon.
yes, with and then you get sued by Nintendo. No, I mean like the I feel like the appeal, at least for me, the appeal to hardcore is that it's a test of game knowledge. That's all it is, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But I mean, you could say that for any difficult game. Like you could say that for the hardest games out there. It's like the more you know how the game wants you to play it, and you play within those parameters, it's not hard. It's like that thing we talked about with like, oh, Dark Souls are so hard. They're really not. Once you know what you're doing. When you don't know what you're doing and you've never played that game before, and you try to go in with like an older paradigm of like, if I'll just mash this button, I'll win, then yeah, it's gonna fucking suck, and you're gonna think it's really difficult. But once
That's
you're
why
like,
Eric hates Elden Ring.
yeah, right, because
We'll get into that
the game forces you to play on its terms, right? And
Mhm.
if you don't, you can kind of get away with cheesing it, depending on like what we're talking about. But it's like, more often than not, right? That formula forces you to like, it's a dance. You just step to the beat and you win. That's it. Like
He's going through it right now, which is the funniest thing ever, because he went through and Eric went through the entire game without using Ashes of War. And was like, this
Okay.
game is shit. And I was like, okay, so you got Wild Strikes, stuck it on your club, and then tried to run a bonk build,
Yep.
and didn't explore, didn't get talismans, didn't do this, didn't do
Yeah.
that. And he's like, yeah, but that worked in the other Souls game. I went, this one is Souls-like. This is
Yeah,
open
it's not
world
the
RPG
same,
with
yeah.
Souls mechanics.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. No, it's not. No. Well,
He's like,
that's.
oh my god! And now he discovered Bleed. I don't have the heart to tell him that falls off at endgame because you can't bleed some of those bosses.
Yeah, you need
They
to
just don't bleed.
you need to have strength as your backup. That was my thing. That's a lesson I learned from Dark Souls, is that bleed is amazing for like 60% of the game, and then you're gonna need something for that other 40 to 30 because it's just like you said, like it's just and that's the way that every Souls game was designed. There's not one thing that like is good across everything. I mean, like I guess just like bonk strength builds, but like I also think of like bonk strength builds, and I think of the Moth in the Lunar Moth in DS1, and it's like, yeah, like
Yeah.
if you run a magic build, that's it. Ranged magic build there. Melee build fucking sucks on that boss, and it's a pain in the ass. But it's like, that's why I always go like, okay, bleed with like a little bit on strength. That's why I swapped like Rodan's blades just to take care of everything that like my the Rivers doesn't.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, cool, there you go. Now like your bases are covered enough. But I think it's to the point where like you were just saying, like, it's people forget it's an RPG, and they forget that it's tuned in a way where like you're gonna have to have an offset more than likely.
You gotta have a backup strategy.
Yeah, instead of just blocking everything. My favorite thing though is, and I'm not even saying he did this. Oh, there he is. Wow, perfect timing. Thanks, Gorda.
Damn, hell yeah.
Yeah, is my favorite thing is like when it's that weird subsection of the community where they try to flame people for using like mimic tier or ashes or summons. It's like
it's part of the fucking
yeah,
game,
it's like dude, it's in the game. Like just because you have this weird like compulsion to prove yourself that nobody gives a fuck about but you. It's like people who complain about how hard their job is when they compare themselves to other people. Like nobody gives a fuck how hard your job is except you. Like nobody's gonna be like, wow, it's just so much harder than everybody else. Like, okay, and
it's also a sliding scale of difficulty. Like you think your job is hard, and somebody that has a harder job is gonna come in and go, what the fuck are you what? Like,
well, it also promotes. Well, that's but that's the thing. It just becomes circle jerky. It's like I saw this dude on like Twitter who was like, he was responding to somebody who said like, this lady was like, I work 40, 45 hours a week, sometimes 50. She's like, I don't understand how like I'm supposed to have a life or have any time to myself. Which I mean, it's fair. It's like I think a lot of people feel when they're like when it's not really 9 to 5. It's more like 8 to 6 because of commuting. And then you have like barely any time at the end of the day to do anything outside of errands, and then like we got to put time for yourself before you start, the next day. And the dude responds with, "Oh, you think that's tough? You work 40 hours a week? I work 80 hours a week. Everything under 60 is like a hobby." And I was like, dude, this is a grown ass man who looks like he's pushing 40. And I'm like, why are you glorifying a completely unhealthy way to live? But he doesn't. That's the thing, right? Is he doesn't see it as that. He sees it as like, look at my worth. Look at me proving myself, and look at how much I can
grind as hard as me.
Yeah,
I do better than you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's weird. It's just fucking. Yeah, I don't know. I think just like perception of labor. And I don't mean that as in working. I mean in games too. It just shit gets weird. I've had some people say some whack ass shit in my chat when I was playing this. Like the other day, some dude in regard to hardcore was like, everybody knows. What did he say? He was like, all these people that are hitting 60 are cheaters. Nobody hits cap on 60 by themselves. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, you could. It's so easy. You can absolutely do. Yeah. He was like, you can't hit. He was like, anybody who hits cap in this by themselves is a cheater because you can't do that by yourself. I was like, you absolutely can. What are you talking about, dude? Like, where are you coming from with this? Yeah, it was just really strange. And then it was like
strats for that. What about Mage Zulfara Blizzard Fall?
You don't even need to do that. You literally just need to grind. That's it. You don't even need to do some crazy shit. You can just go and kill mob by mob, little by little. That's one of the reasons why this game was so successful, is that people who wanted to play an MMO solo could. Whereas you look at the older ones where, like, unless you were grouping, they were horrible for solo play. EQ1 was horrible for solo play until they actually tuned it. You couldn't do shit. There were so many mobs you couldn't kill by yourself because they were trying to force people to play together, which made sense given what kind of game they were going for. But at the same time, like, a lot of people were like, well, okay, it's that problem. Well, if nobody's around, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Or if, a lot of people had never played that kind of game before, so they were just put off by it, and they just were losing players. And that's, Blizzard did the Blizzard thing they always do, is you take an idea and you polish the shit out of it, and you're like, all right, cool, I can do this solo. I can do this by myself. But yeah, it's just that weird part of, I think, like, the human brain or the human psyche that, like, the people who think they have something to prove to others, it's like, dude, nobody. Oh shit, hold on, I got a bunch of fucking fresh water for you. No, nobody cares, man.
Our enemies abound.
What do you have a bunch of?
Fresh water. Got a bunch of fresh water for you to drink. Oh, and I have this for you too, actually. Hold on. Holy shit. Let me see this. Oh, that's so bad. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah, I have one too, but I can't use it yet.
Oh, that was a quest. Okay, that's a quest item.
Quest item, and then I have to go learn how to use staves.
Oh, lovely. Do you remember where the first aid trainer is somewhere here? Chance? Because I fucking don't. And I think I learned blacksmithing in Undercity. I think I gotta grind it, but yeah, I have no money. I gotta bust before I can even afford to learn shit. I'm on borrow, bitch.
I learned my new spells and I learned shield.
Proper. Hey, yes, you did. Just immediately see it pop up. Ooh, can you share a new plague with me, please? I can't believe I don't have that. What the fuck did you get?
You're not eligible for that quest?
Did you do Gordo's task already?
No.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I
got
picked
it
up
from
a
the-
Rogue's deal. That looks like it's still on my map. Well, I thought I talked to that guy. What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta run back. That is weird. Let's see. Still strange. By the way, I'm actually really curious about what you said with, oh, I'm gonna mute myself on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like, and also, like, without, this kind of proved my point with, like, while I getting into it, there's no need to even talk about those things in general. Like, what are we gonna say that hasn't been said 1,000 times over? Like, I realized this kind of happened to me. We had company over, and we were just listening to, like, people chatting, and it inevitably, like, goes from pleasant conversation. I did fucking skip the quest. I'm an idiot. Oh my lord, I thought I got it.
It's on my map too, but I still.
Oh, Calvin Montague, yeah, because we have to kill him. That's right, or we have to beat the shit out of him. Yeah, I think my tolerance for those kinds of discussions is just kind of plummeted because I realized, like, fuck, man, do I actually care about what this person thinks about, like, what's happening in some local election or something? Like, that is in a state or in a country that I don't even live. Like, no, I really don't. I'm gonna just move on. Thanks, though.
I'm fine having those discussions from a
civil standpoint.
Yeah, a civil standpoint, like or even like a philosophical one. I don't, I don't mind entertaining the idea of like, well, like I saw this the other day. Like, what do you think about that? Be like, okay,
get a healthy discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, like the related to the stuff that I do for a living for like 2 seconds. We don't even need to push down the conversation path, but You want to talk about, like, okay, so the demonetization of the police force and the lack of training. There's a story from 2020 that just hit public news because it's going to trial now at this point, where a canine ignored 22 commands not to bite and ripped a guy's trachea out of his throat. Happened in San Jose.
Fucking Christ! Sorry, did you get the quest done here? Can we move on, or does he still have the quest?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
No, you okay.
Yeah, we're good. I was waiting. I thought you were doing something.
No, you're good.
So,
I was listening.
Using that as a reference point to talk about what we are talking about, like if you wanted to talk about the political state of affairs and then bring something into it that
Concrete,
makes sense, like, oh, let's talk about it like this. Fine, sure, I got that, but like, just to talk.
Yeah, that's my point.
Like, for what?
It's just when it's just filling space, you know, where it's like, let's invite people over to just blow hot air, so we feel less lonely at the end of the day or something. Like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's those conversations never turn into anything productive because you're not going to change the person's mind.
Nope.
And they don't want their mind changed. They just want their voice to be heard.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. That's literally it. Yeah.
And if you are talking to someone that agrees with you and you're having a reasonable discussion, or you want to talk about something more in depth and like, you have a different perspective on certain things, so I'll ask you a question, or he'll have a different perspective, or you and I will have those conversations and it'll be different. I'm fine with all of the above.
Right.
That's completely fine to me. Like, no problem. But to do it just to do it?
Yeah, well, it's like you wonder if they're bored, you know? Like, if
they're definitely bored.
Yeah, they just need some stimulus or something, and then it's like, I think it hits different. Like what you're saying, like if you've spent, you know, a full day doing something that you care about and you're involved, you know, with and in, and then, you know, you want to sit down and maybe like play some games with some old friends or something, and a lot of those old friends are just feeling either disenfranchised or they're bored or boring. Usually those go hand in hand, right? They're not doing anything outside of like, all right, you went to work, you made money, you paid your bills, you did your, you know, worship, but like outside of that, like you're not necessarily living like a fulfilled life in any way, or you don't feel engaged anyway, and then they just start to go down those combos. Give me a second, I'm gonna kill this stream.